you're in traditional media per se. What do you think of like all this, like the new media that's going on today? Because you're one of the first, Torae, like kind of crossed over, like and actually came over from rapping.
From the artist side.
Yeah, so that's a hell of an insight to me. You know, what do you think of this new media today? Because that's what I feel like they're starting to call it, Flacco and all them. Like, you know, there's new talent that's coming up and they got a whole different outlook to what music is, who's hot, who's not, who's shot. You know, like they got a whole different outlook. Like these kids, you know, they'll say F Tupac. They don't. Tupac is no. You know what I'm saying? I know that's gotta bother a person like you because you really come from that era and really stand on that.
Yeah.
What do you think, man, about this today?
So it's a 2-part answer.
Okay.
I love that anybody that want to get out there and express themselves have an opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you can monetize it and make some money and get out of some of these traps that they put us in. You know what I mean? Like, because all of this shit is designed to keep a certain class of people.
Get some water. Thank you.
Yeah, the shit is designed to keep a certain class of people in a certain tax bracket forever. So if you can figure your way out of that shit, I gotta commend it. I gotta salute it. With that said, there's not a lot of, for some, it's not a lot of respect for the traditional journalistic integrity. Don't do research. Oh shit, such and such shot. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know if it's real or not. Or you see a motherfucker laying there bleeding. You see a motherfucker laying there bleeding, and the first thing you do is take a video. Like, that shit for me is a little crazy. That's a little nuts.
That's veiny, bro.
But that's the new shit. That's what the kids is on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's some good shit out there. It's a lot of dope shit. Like, shout to Gina Views.
Shout out Gina Views.
Yeah, shout to Gina. It's a lot of shout to Nyla Simone and Speedy and everything they got going over there on the Amazon side. So it's a lot of dope. You know, shout to Yachty and what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
feel like he got the cheat code though, bro.
He's a big artist.
Come on,
right?
Torae.
Well,
he
I'm
got
gonna say
the cheat code. And shout out to Lil Yachty, but that nigga got the cheat code. And like he said, he was like, man, I was one of the first people, man, you know what I'm saying, other than Post Malone that ever did Twitch. He already had the cheat code a long time ago.
But he still had to build it, though. He still had to build it. You know what I'm saying?
Take some water.
He's like, yo, drink some fucking water. Drink some water,
bro. Take a water break.
Take a water break.
Because we're drunk if we think that fucking Lil Yachty, like, come on, man, he's got the cheat code already.
I'm gonna say, I see the clips. I never sat there and listened to. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm the audience that he's speaking to or speaking for. But what I'm saying is,
Drake's starting a podcast tomorrow. Do we think it's not going to go up?
Right.
Of course. And the nigga can sit there for an hour and a half and scratch his balls. Guess what? It's going to see 2-3 million views.
3 million views.
At least. So I feel like there's some guys that really have the cheat code and didn't have to really work up at it like how you did. Because you came in at a time that, like you said, it was kind of frightening to, you know, leave that side of it behind, like leave my hip hop career behind to come over to media. Like it wasn't really heard of like that.
Yeah.
It was very new.
Yeah, it's definitely what I will agree with you on is that it's a much easier transition for him. Obviously, he already got millions of people that follow him, so that's already built in ears and eyeballs. So I'll give you that. But the point was that he's a young artist with a voice, with a platform, and he's figuring out another way to express himself. Is it for me? Maybe not all of this shit is for me.
Or is he just following the wave? Everybody's jumping in.
You think he following the wave?
Everybody's jumping in. We just talked about this. Everybody wants to be on the ship now. I remember, man, listen, when I started doing Sharp Tank, right, there was only a few videos, like only my shit would pop up. So people would rush to it to see it. Now it's so oversaturated because people are making content about me, tagging me in it, hopping in my algorithm. You got to go through 70.
His algorithm, bro.
It's 70. You got to go through 70. No, I'm not even going to call it bullshit, but you got to go through 70 other fucking rows before you actually get to the content that you drop. You know what I'm saying? So it's oversaturated.
They're going to drop a reaction video to this right here.
Most definitely in talking about this. Reddit will probably be one of the first people to pick the shit up.
Then Lil Yachty going to talk about it because he going to see it.
Well, Lil Yachty, like I said, I feel like you got the cheat code. This ain't Mortal Kombat, my nigga. We know you had the fatalities already. We don't
finish him.
Come on, that's not a fair fight. That's not a fair fight.
I
Lil Yachty's already on.
I understand your point of view.
Musically, he has a fucking fan base out of this world. They fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
People can say I was cheating because I came from the music space, right? They like, oh, people already fuck with you.
But it was new to hop over. Nobody knew what was going to happen. You had to gamble and take that chance
Definitely
at that point.
had to.
Now we kind of know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already been battle tested.
Some of these motherfuckers flop because they're not consistent, and this will be the test of time. Really, even not that we're gonna fucking make this a Yachty show, but we'll see if Yachty continues to put out content and be consistent, because sometimes artists, they jump into the shit because, like you said, it's easy and it's right there, it's a layup, and then 3 months later, it's over. You never hear from them again.